My name is Alyssa Suzanne Burkett, and I will be talking today about Education Northwest. What is Education Northwest? They were chartered in 1966. They work with schools, districts, and communities across the country on comprehensive research-based solutions to the challenges they face, such as school improvement, community building, literacy, and equity, and research, to name a few. They mostly work in the Northwest states, but they provide content to the rest of the states as well. Every year they do about 200 projects, which I will touch on later. Their mission statement, which they have three of, our mission is to improve learning by building capacity in schools, families, and communities through applied research and development. The next one that I found said, at Education Northwest, we are dedicated to and passionate about learning. Through our work, we strive to create vibrant learning environments where all youth and adults can succeed. Everything we do is evidence-based, giving us a solid foundation upon which we stand with confidence. Lastly, we believe that if we use research-based practices, focus on preventative discipline, and learn to support all educators in establishing the culturally responsive and inclusive learning environments every student deserves and needs, then we will dramatically reduce exclusionary practices and eliminate discipline disparities. So the Office of Education Northwest is pretty extensive, but I have just showed you a few of the more important office holders at Education Northwest. We have Steve Fleischman. He's the Chief Executive Officer. He has over almost 30 years of educational career experience as a middle and high school social studies teacher. At Education Northwest, he's responsible for the overall planning, coordination, and management of the company. He has a bachelor's and a master's degree in political science from the University of Florida. Joy Bell is the Chief Financial and Operating Officer. She supervises the operation of Education Northwest's communications, facilities, financial work, human resources, and informational technology. She's also responsible for organization's accounting and contracting functions. She has more than 20 years of service in accounting and finance, and most recently, she served as controller for space imaging and has worked with contracts at NASA. She holds a bachelor's degree in business. Danette Parsley is the Chief Program Officer, and she works with the CEO as well as the COO to help provide overall leadership for the organization. She is nationally recognized as an expert on educational system improvement. She directs the program work of Education Northwest, which, as we talked about before, consists of 200 projects per year. She directly leads the ongoing development and refinement of Success Now, which is Education Northwest's approach to school improvement. She is co-developer and lead trainer for the TA Academy, which is another program that provides comprehensive and systematic training to enhance and deepen school improvement coaches' technical assistance practice. She holds an educational doctorate in organization change from Pepperdine University and a master's degree in educational psychology, research and evaluation methodology from the University of Colorado at Denver. Next, we have Marissa Hodes, who's the Director of Human Resources. She is a very energetic and enthusiastic person, apparently, and she ensures the values of the organization, they thrive internally and externally. So she oversees that. She has over 17 years of HR experience, which includes recruitment experience, orientation, engagement, learning and development, employee relations, and benefit design experience. She has a bachelor's in business economics from Willamette University, as well as a senior professional in human resources certificate. Lastly, we have Rob Larson. He's the Director of Strategic Relations. He works to strengthen partnerships with the company. He advocates for the organization so they can continue to support educational agencies at the local level, the state level, and the federal level. He directs the Oregon Leadership Network, which is the OLN. It is a statewide initiative focused on improving instructional leadership, assessing leader performance, and enhancing equitable practices. He has served as a teacher, an assistant principal, instructional coordinator, and he is the director of education. He was the director of Education Northwest Science and Math Education Program from 1992 to 95. He has a master's degree in science education from Oregon State and an educational doctorate from Lewis and Clark College. Next, I want to talk about the programs that Education Northwest funds or works with. Their wide range of projects, Education Northwest's wide range of projects are making an impact in areas such as school improvement, community building, literacy, equity, and research. There's about 7 of those programs. The first one's called 6-in-1 Trait Writing. They are the model of instruction and assessment that provides a common language for teachers and students to communicate about the characteristics of writing and establishes a clear vision of what good writing looks like. The next program is Northwest Comprehensive Center. It is funded by the U.S. Department of Education and provides high-impact training and technical assistance to state education agencies in Northwest states. Their work focuses on the priorities of educator effectiveness and school improvement. Next, we have what we have already talked about is the Oregon Leadership Network, or the OLN. They were organized in 2000 as a demonstration project comprised of 8 school districts. The OLN today builds the capacity of education leaders to support equitable policy and practice and includes more than 20 member districts that serve over 40% of the state's student population. REL Northwest is one of the 10 regional educational laboratories across the nation dedicated to improving the use of research and data in policy and classroom practice. They are funded by the U.S. Department of Education's Institute of Education Sciences. REL Northwest serves the Northwest region. The next program is Region X Equity Assistance Center. They are at Education Northwest and they serve the Northwest and Pacific regions by providing information, training, and technical assistance so that all students are treated equitably regardless of race, gender, or national origin. The program Success Now provides schools and districts a research-supported approach for school improvement. They are focused on raising student achievement. Success Now schools learn to conduct data-driven change cycles that result in quick wins and a culture of continuous improvement. The last program I have here is the Volunteer Leadership Center. The Volunteer Leadership Center helps strengthen programs that engage volunteers to meet critical community needs. Through both national and regional partnerships, we provide training and technical assistance to VISTA, AmeriCorps, Senior Corps, and Learn and Serve America programs. For more information, visit educationnorthwest.org/programs. They have I'm going to talk to you about the most recent conferences or events that are going on at Education Northwest, and these are actually upcoming events. The first one's called Helping Students Develop a Growth Mindset for Academic Success, and that is on May 28th from 4 to 5 p.m. Recent studies have shown that students believe in themselves as learners can have a positive impact on their ability to persist in their academic coursework when faced with challenges. Understanding that learning is a process and results from effort and seeking help can also contribute to students' academic success. Presenters at this event are Rachel Beatty. She's the Carnegie Foundation's Director of Productive Assistance, and she will discuss research on the root causes of low academic success. The next presenter is Michelle Brock of the American River College and Paul Verschuren of Seattle Central College. She will present practical strategies to develop students' growth and mindsets, the belief that one is capable of learning and that intelligence is not fixed, but can be developed. The next event is called 6-in-1 Trait Writing for the Common Core State Standards Institute. The Common Core Institute has established itself as one of the premier summer professional development opportunities for educators in the country. Hosted by the organization that created the innovative and proven 6-in-1 trait writing model, this popular institute will provide the training and tools You need to use these traits to teach you student writers to meet the rigors of the Common Core state standards. There are 2 sessions offered for grades K through 5 and grades 6 through 12. It's a 2-day grade level appropriate session, which is $595. This includes all materials, supplies, breakfast, lunch during the Institute. If your school or district sends a team, group discounts are available. The next event is the CCSSO 2015 National Conference on Student Assessment. Their theme this year is Implementing High-Quality Assessments for All Students, and that is on June 22nd through the 24th in San Diego, California this year. The primary objective of the NCSA is to promote sharing of information and best practices that will help states achieve their educational purposes through having the strongest assessment systems possible. The presenters are Claudia Rodriguez Mojica, Jason Greenberg Motamedi, Andrew J. Parr, and Greg Lobdell. So why should you join Education Northwest? They provide the resources educators need to improve their knowledge of current events in the educational community, as well as educational knowledge itself. So even if you're not in the Northwest area, you can use the resources they provide, including both the Oregon blog as well as their own blog, to enhance your own teaching. So they help schools and organizations find solutions as well as build strong schools by putting out informative content, as I just said. Education Northwest helps educators do their job as effectively as possible because of this content. They have an e-newsletter that you can get. I'm not sure how often they send this out. I'm assuming it's about every month, maybe quarterly. You can sign up online at educationnorthwest.com or .org, I believe. They also have a blog. Education Northwest blog posts come every week. Their blog discusses ideas and innovations in education from a Northwest perspective. This blog is intended for educators everywhere, and especially in the Northwest area of the United States. It is also for members of society working with youth. You can post any of the blog content to Facebook, Twitter, and you can also email the content. They have buttons for that on their website. If you would like to email them, call them, contact them, you can do so at this address I've provided. You can also message them at educationnorthwest.org/contact-us. Thank you.